Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Inti Campo.
Good morning, people. How are you?
He's a little sleepy today, but he's here. He made it. and wow, we've got an exciting show for you guys today. Oh, man. Crazy how what's going on in the world today. Um, Basically, you saw on the weekend, the IMF, right? They are going to do a new Bretton Woods agreement, and we're going to talk about that. And I'm like, oh wow, I thought today Monday we'd be waking up to a new monetary order or something like that. But thank God, because I'm surprised because usually they don't ring the bell when these kind of things are going to happen. Right? They change the whole system, and then all of a sudden you're poor the next day. Yeah, they're letting people know that's coming. So you might want to you might want to prepare yourself to avoid that. Also, another thing we're going to be talking about is Peter Schiff. Man, that guy, I don't know. I don't hate him, right? I love I love what he talks about, but, you know, when he hates on Bitcoin, I think, he should be quiet on that one. And now he's under investigation for tax evasion when he called Bitcoin a tax haven. And I don't know, man. He's under a serious attack.
You shouldn't say something like that in the first place.
And so, yeah, I don't know if he's going to how he's going to make it because Jesus, the governments have turned their radar on him, and I'm surprised they've taken this long, right? In reality, right? Because normally, right, they would they should have came after him a long time ago, especially when he tried to run for senator. I thought for sure that he would go down, but no, I don't know. I don't know. Now they're after him, and we're going to talk a bit about that, and I'm going to show you how that is. But before all of that, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. It's going to be moving heavily today, and we're going to show you that on the charts. So look forward to that. But Inti's got a few words to say before we get into the charts.
Yes, as always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
All right. Why don't you just shift over a little bit? You got cut off there. You see how you're cut off? Wrong side. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Awesome. Okay, let's bring up the charts. Alrighty now. So we have like a Davo that says, okay, well, it looks like we want to take off. We're broken out. Did we break out of this ascending triangle here? Yes, we did. We're outside this I would call this a descending triangle pattern, if you ask me. Right? Because we could call it a pennant formation. We could call it a descending triangle, and I think I would call this a descending triangle. And this is the apex all the way out here on October 22nd. So yeah, I think right there. Is that straight? Yeah, it looks straight enough. There we go. So yeah, I think that more fits into that pattern. I hate looking at patterns because it's always subjective, right? And subjective to change as well. So we could end up turning into a sideways channel, right? Very easily as well as we bounce off of the bottom up here, down here, and so forth. So it could still stay in this range here that we're in very easily. But I think we're going to be breaking out just sometime today because I don't know. I think we're in this pennant more than we are in the sideways channel. And if that's the case, right, I think we're just about to break out. And with the Davo here, I think we're probably going to head upwards. Now, if we do not go break out here, which is also a possibility, there is no... Let's just go take a look at the volume. There's no volume here, right, on this move, this latest moves here. So it doesn't look so great until we like actually get some volume. If we do decide to break out, obviously, $700 move almost takes us to like 12,100, 12,200 from here. So if we do fail, we will probably head all the way back down to the 200 moving average or just a little bit lower. And on the 4 hour here, we can see that this is probably where our target is. But I think this green line is the most likely target, which is the 10,700 ish area. It's a big move from where we are right here, of course, at 11,500. But of course, it's not going to do that in one quick straight line. I think if we do fail to go higher today, we're going to bounce around here for a little bit in this right. You know what? Let's just call it a triangle formation, because I don't know which one it is, whether it's a pennant or a descending triangle. So we might bounce around in this triangle for a little while before we break lower. So maybe we'll break lower from the 11,300 level all the way down, and probably stop somewhere between 200 period average of 10,900 and 25 and 10,700, and we'll have to reassess the market from there. All right, looking at Ethereum, see if Ethereum has any kind of positive news for us. Ethereum is still bullish. It's got actually a rising triangle, ascending triangle, clearly ascending triangle. We're getting higher lows all the way up here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. And possibly this is a new higher low. And then once we break the 391, the next target is this green line up here, which could be anywhere from 480, which is all the way up here where we can break the last swing high. That's crazy. Alrighty, so let's just see. Well, but before it does that, it's got to break at least. I think the could have swore there was like a level in here around the 420 level, which is a little bit of a resistance. I don't see it here. Probably on the 4 hour, we'll probably see it as resistance. I remember seeing that before. I don't know. I'm not going to count that one. I don't think that's resistance. I don't know. I don't think from my point of view, from my TA, I don't agree that that's going to cause any kind of significant resistance if we break the 390. So there's no resistance probably until the 450-ish level. Alrighty, let's get on to the news. I think because there's a lot of things to unpack today, so I don't want to stay too long on what's it called, Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's TA. All right, before we get on to those two, if you're not watching this channel live, you're missing out. So you want to do that. To do that, purchase some DJ15 token, and you'll be able. There's a link, information in the description below on how to purchase the token and how to get into our Telegram group, so you could watch this video live. If you like it, if you like this video and you like that, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And also, you could watch this video live if you purchase Pandora's wallet as well. Okay, with that said, let's get on with the first story of today, which is the OKEx founder arrested again in Wales. Now, as you know, people cannot get their money out of OKEx. They basically, the CEO has taken off with the keys, and nobody has access to their money. kind of scary. But this is why you don't leave money that you're willing to lose on exchange. You don't do that with Bybit. You don't do that with Femex. You don't do that with any exchange at all. So if you're interested in trading any of these things, right, and you want to trade at femex.davinci15.com, make sure you only put money that you're willing to lose, because this could happen to you. And we don't know whether or not these guys are going to get people's money, right? If we head over to their website, you'll see that right now they do not have any time frame for people to get their money back. So please be careful when you are dealing with any exchange. No amount of money that you're not willing to lose to be deposited on these exchanges. All right, the next cool thing, or I don't know if it's called cool, but it's kind of strange for me, and I'm not 100. I don't 100% get it yet, and I know that I probably I'm gonna have to try it out. But Ivan is selling these what's it called, NFTs, right? And they're doing very well. He sold out of the last one, and he's selling these ones for 1 Ethereum. And yeah, the last one, the first generation of NFTs that he sold, they went for 10x. Like, people are selling them now for 10x what they bought them for.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I know NFTs are the next big thing. I know that they're going to do extremely well. And this is just the early stages. And so this is something, we're going to keep an eye on this, because I bet you this thing is going to do extremely well. And I know most of you out there who are watching this, you're like, what? I don't get it. What am I getting? You're just getting this. You mean you're getting this moving guy? Yes, that's it. That's it. Nothing else. Right? And you're getting the rights to say that you own it. That's it. And yeah, they're gonna. He's gonna enhance those things, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well that goes. I don't know if that's going to be successful or not. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the next topic. Police in India arrest Dubai passenger who had 1 kilo of gold in his body. Ew. I shudder at the thought of where this was. His body.
Oh my God. And this is the part you say that's why you use Bitcoin. You don't have to hide it inside your body.
Oh my God. Yeah, one person joked that there's a non-zero chance that the cufflinks in Peter Schiff was in somebody else's rectum. Oh, wow. That is crazy.
But I mean, this guy didn't know he will go caught in the X-ray, in the metal detector.
I don't know what he was thinking. And I'd never. I mean, come on. There's better ways to hide gold. Maybe in a coat hanger. I'm like, really? Right? I mean, get real. This is like. But anyways, the point is, right? I want to sell all my gold. I actually watched a video, and I will talk about it later. But I was watching a video with what's his name, Sailor, and I realized that maybe I should sell all my gold and get straight into Bitcoin. And so I might be doing that. The only thing is all the paperwork, right, that I have to do, and I hate it. I hate dealing with the paperwork.
Oh,
right?
for taxes.
For taxes. Just a nightmare. And speaking about taxes, right? Poor Peter Schiff. I mean, Jesus. Right? And
the face of the bank.
He's
to say that, I'm facilitating tax evasion. Why? I haven't benefited 1 nickel.
So why do you think these tax authorities are targeting you? Is it because of your celebrity status?
Ask them. Don't ask me.
Peter, respectfully, your bank's at the centre of the biggest tax evasion investigation in the world now. These are fair questions.
I'm not asking any more questions on the bank.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done.
I'll rephrase the question.
There's no more questions. No more questions.
Yeah, he's definitely under attack from the governments around the world. They want to get rid of him, and his bank. I don't know. If you'll see the links in the description below for this video, and that clips. I mean, when I listen to this, it's a pure hit piece. Let me play a few clips for you guys right here. Let's start.
While it's a favourite grumble that we pay too much tax, most of us obediently hand over our fair share. Not everyone. Each year,
Fair share. What is fair share? What is fair share? It's like, this is BS, man. Fair share. Like, really? Instead of like, you don't have a number. You just say fair share. So whatever fair share is whatever you think it is. It's insane. This is insane. I hate the tax authorities. I hate the media who say fair share. It's insane, right? And it's criminal, basically. That income taxes. It's just a pure criminal racket, and they'll stop at nothing. The government, right? Because they control this media outlet, to make it seem like anyone who, I'm going to buy cigarettes at the airport so I can pay less in taxes. Oh, tax evader, cheat! You're a cheat. They'll do anything to screw you over. So look out for that. If you're not famous, if you don't have public opinion. So basically, what they're trying to do is get public opinion against Peter, so that when they arrest him and they charge him, it makes it easier for them to try to throw him in jail. Right? That's all it's all about when they do this to you. So when this starts to come to you, right? Because it will come to your into your neighborhood, right? Just understand how it starts, right? First they try to attack you and bring you down before they throw you in jail. But let's go on to some of the lies and craziness that they've been saying here.
2002, it was backed up by a government of, in Australia. Bank customers could also use the Perth Mint as a secure depository for their bullion.
it's a relationship Schiff's proud of. Just don't ask him why any Australian would need to use his bank in the first place. The whole point of someone in Australia setting up an account in Puerto Rico is to avoid or minimise their tax, is it not?
No.
What's the reason?
So what Peter should have mentioned, right? One of the reasons why I like his bank, right, is because it's 100% reserves requirements, right? He has a 100% reserve requirement. That means all the cash is there. He doesn't go and spend it. He doesn't go partying like a banker does, right? He has it in the bank. And so that's why you'd want to open up a Bureau Pacific Bank. Right? Another reason is it's easier to deal with any bank you want in the world, right? Because we're a digital society, so you can use the bank anywhere. And hey, this bank is just one of those banks that they do provide secrecy against governments, right? So I'm sure a lot of people do it to evade taxes. That is true. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to be one of those people who say that that's not happening. That is happening. But if you watch this video, many times they've mentioned that it's only a few hundred people. Few hundred people. That's it. That's all they've got. Right? And I don't think those people, I don't think all of them are guilty, right? Of that, of evading taxes, of those few hundred, right? So imagine that, right? Because you're innocent until proven guilty. Well, not really. When it comes to taxes, you're guilty, and you got to prove your innocence.
Turning to Euro Pacific Bank to put their money in.
Well, it's marketed to keep your money away from the tax authorities. Someone who would behave so unscrupulous, I don't think would have any qualms about, dealing with criminals or with money launderers in general or tax dodgers. They have no scruples.
So he's saying this is some ex-employee disgruntled employee. He's saying that Peter Schiff has no scruples, and he's just dealing with tax dodgers. And I tried to open a bank account, and I'm not a tax dodger. And he said no. He said no. Because I deal with crypto, and that deals with tax dodging. Nope. Go away. Ciao. Right? So it's really difficult to open a bank account there. And I will say that you know what? It's difficult it's illegal to own a gun in some places, right? But who are the people who can get the gun? Is it you and me? No. It's only criminals. It's difficult for me to get in a bank account. But who's the people who could get a bank account of yours specifically? You and me? No. It's the criminals. Why is that? It's because they are the ones who could they have the money to pay somebody to say, okay, what do I got to say to this guy in order to get the bank account there? Right? And they just go through and follow whatever compliance the compliance officer needs and say whatever nonsense the compliance officer wants them to say, and that's it. Gets an account there. The average person like me and you, right, we can't get an account there. No. You're a criminal. And that's a sad situation, right? You know what? Peter will tell you that it's not my fault. It's the government's fault. I just have to follow the compliance rules. And the compliance rules is geared so that only criminals can get through.
Office. He says it's far too easy for Australians, with the help of lawyers and accountants, to dodge tax or hide the proceeds of crime by moving their money offshore.
You see it for sale in packages, a little bit like a holiday package in different regions. And so what you would get in this package is a company in one country, maybe a bank account in another country, maybe a trust in a third country, and you see that funds transit through.
Okay, and first off, everything he's talking about is legal. All that is legal. There's a lot of things you can do, right? Open up a trust company. All of that is legal. It's not illegal, right? And so I don't know what these guys are talking about, right? Except they're trying to make it sound illegal, right? So that you could hate on Peter Schiff and hate on anybody who tries to find ways to lower their tax burden. So sad. So sad. This is the kind of thing, and you can see this is how evil this is. I'm going to play one more clip, and then we're going to get on to the main topic of today. It's really ridiculous, the situation with when it comes to taxes. Man, the government wants their money because they don't have enough.
24 this year, Operation Atlantis sprang into action. Investigators from around the world, including America's IRS, began knocking on the doors of investors and customers of a bank they vaguely described as an offshore institution. Our tax office won't name the bank, but we will. It was Euro Pacific, co-owned by US business celebrity Peter Schiff.
Okay, so did you get that? The government did not mention what the bank was. So how the hell does he know? How the hell does he know which bank it was? That's what people just don't know. They don't seem to question. Like, where did you get that information? Are you just pulling this out of your butt? Right? And shouldn't you mention where you got this information from if the government didn't tell you which bank it was? Because maybe it's not Peter Schiff's bank. Right? Obviously they did, but but yeah, I mean, this is just ridiculous. This whole situation.
What happened on January 24 this year?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Didn't the IRS pay you a visit?
I don't want to discuss all of these questions about the bank or what may or may not have happened. I'm just going to give you a final answer on the bank, and I'm going to say that there was...
Okay, did you notice that this is very important when you know you're being attacked? That's not the answer he gave. I will bet all my money to that question of the IRS was investigating you. That is not the answer to that question. They cut in the answer they wanted to hear. That is disgusting. That is disgusting, right? And you can see that this is a complete hit piece, just trying to destroy Peter Schiff, and it's not fair and it's not right. And I hope you share that with people that this is criminal behavior of the Australian government and 60 Minutes news organization. Evil, evil, evil. All right, on to the next set of evil people. Because there's no
stop.
Yeah, exactly. There's no end to them. The IMF, right? They when they came out with a new Bretton Woods agreement, saying that they want to talk about a new Bretton Woods moment, I was like, yeah, that's the point where I've been waiting for ever since I got into gold back in 2008. And realized how our system was. I was like, no, is it actually going to happen on Monday? No. Well, clearly, right, we're still here, and there's no bank holidays, because when this does go down, I can guarantee you there will be a bank holiday. We're going to have a reset of the monetary system, and we're all going to lose a lot of wealth. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of wealth. Not us. Actually, not the Bitcoiners. Not the people holding gold. Actually, we're going to benefit majorly from that. But a lot of other people who are saving in dollars and basically saving their local currency. And then, of course, the cockroaches come out, right? As soon as they hear it, I'm sure these cockroaches heard about this. I really think that, you can't enslave. Crypto is about freedom of people, and providing a method for the bankers to enslave people. I mean, leave that to XRP. All right. So another lady. Oh my God. I mean, you got to watch this whole thing. It's all about making sure that the poor continues to get poorer. Right, through the talking about the what's it called, climate change, which is basically saying, hey, you know what, you're not going to be able to do all the cool things that everybody else was able to do, like fly their private jets and drive around cars, right? But they will. These rich people, right, at IMF will, and they are a horrible organization. And I mean, I was telling a story to Chris, and I wish I can go on to it, but I can't, because we've gone too long for today, and I need to cut this off. So, yeah, IMF, check out the story below. It's a horrible organization. Do your research on them, and you'll see how bad they are, because they rape countries by indebting them and then taking all of their assets. Alrighty, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thank you if you were watching after the edited show, right? You can watch the full show if you become a Pandora's Wallet subscriber or own one of the DJ15 tokens, and you'll be able to watch this the live event and then participate in the question and answers that we're going to be going towards next. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and cheers.
Bye, people.